Special edition of Tuesday Night Broadcasting is here upon us. Welcome in to TI Racing. Yes, normally when you hear TI Racing, you think of the IndyCar series. Well, in case you didn't know, they also have a truck series that they run, and here we are tonight for an all-star race that will put about 99.9% of the truck drivers against one IndyCar driver that is shown up into the race. But a fun night in store as the TI Racing All-Star Race is here this evening. We welcome you into Eldora, Rossburg, Ohio, the half-mile oval that, of course, Tony Stewart owns and is not on a NASCAR schedule this year, unfortunately, but it is here tonight for racing as we get ready for a good night of racing. Actually, 65 laps. I did get to update the overlay part that says laps and things, but either way, should be a fun night of racing tonight from virtual Eldora Speedway here on iRacing. We go racing tonight. I am the captain, Chris Scala. We welcome you into this very fun night of racing, and going to have a great time here as we kick in what has been a continuation of Dirt Week, basically, as you watched yesterday a couple races on dirt at Bristol. And now tonight, you get trucks here on the virtual Eldora Speedway. Should be a lot of fun here. 60 laps of racing coming up here in just a few minutes. They will do some qualifying and so much more. But before we go on, there was a Season 1 for the TI Racing guys this season. Started off at Daytona in February, ended at Homestead just last week. And that season in the end was won championship-wise by Nick Leo by 7 points, and congratulations to him on all of that. Also winners this season, Nick won 3 times, Justin Miller twice, Jason McCoon won once, Drayton Cook and Brighton Hutchings won once. Now, if you're one that's used to watching TI Racing, Gary Godso, of course, joins me in the booth on Monday nights. He was actually in this league racing. Didn't do as well in the points, but obviously I don't know all the stipulations. He might have missed a race or whatever, so on and so forth. So with that said here, I think let's grab some people and bring them up to the booth. And how about that champion of ours? Let's talk to him first. Nick Leo, or as we had it right the first time. There we go. Let's drag him back up. There we go. Chris Lewis is in the room with me, failing as usual. Racing as usual. And but he brings up Nick Leo, or as Chris told me pre-race, called his name all in one, Nick Leo. I was like, wait, is his name Nick Leo or is it Nick Leo? Which one is it, Chris? He told me it's Nick Leo. But champ, we got you up here in the broadcast booth. Chris Scala. Hello, Nick. I know it's the first time you and I have gotten to speak to each other, but Nick, we appreciate you coming up and joining us. You're getting ready to run in a dirt race here at Eldora, but needless to say, 3 wins on the season. Got yourself a championship by 7 points. Talk about your season recap. Obviously, a lot of new viewers tonight. Just kind of go over how your season was, what all took place, and how it feels to win the championship in the first season.
It was a pretty great season. Started off real strong at Daytona. Came out right out of the gates. By far my best race, but just that momentum that I carried through Daytona right into Atlanta. Just got lucky on the pitch strategy there, and mopped them up on the restart pretty good. Then Dover was tough. That was multiple laps down.
Martinsville was next.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm trying to help you out here in case you're going race by race. I'm like, Martinsville's next.
No, I got a phone call or something.
Oh, nice. Gotta love the phone call. Dude, I hear you on the air, man. But no, and obviously that led on to the great season. You picked up 3 wins even after Dover kind of gave you a little bit of an issue. And but to win the championship, how'd that make you feel?
Yeah, we came back strong at Dover for a fantastic 4th place finish somehow, if I remember correctly. Then we were on to Martinsville, and that was a very bad race. Got a 40-second speeding penalty. It was fighting hard and couldn't get back on the lead lap. And I think Iowa was after that. That was another disaster. So then Darlington, shit went down at Darlington. Lucked into another win there. One guy ran out of fuel, turn 4. Took me out, but crossed the line first. And I think Homestead was after that. Got taken out lap 1. That was a pretty shit race too. But other than that, fantastic season. Ready to get back to season 2.
And you mentioned Darlington. I remember a race in 1999. Jeff Burton won the thing with a pancaked right side because he hit the wall with it raining. So, hey, you win whatever you can win at Darlington.
Yeah,
but
man, it was an intense finish. It must have been, good for the fans to watch. I'm sure they've loved it.
Well, we're gonna love tonight's racing here at Eldora. What's your expectant? What are you expecting out here?
Not too sure. I haven't ran dirt until this week with Bristol, so I just bought the track tonight.
Hey, Chris, you in here?
Well, that I could go and tell you, just gonna turn right, turn left, and the gas pedal will be controlled by your foot. That'll control the truck, so just be aware of that. But it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Talk about how it felt to win the championship, real quick.
I think he went to go qualify.
Oh, he ran away.
Captain.
Are they qualifying?
He ran away. Yeah, it's qualifying now.
Well, he's focused then. He's ready to go qualify. Well, that's okay. That was Nick Leo and
Chris Lewis.
Chris Lewis. You're being summoned, by the way.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Chris is the admin and the owner of the league here, so appreciate Chris allowing me to come in here tonight. But we got one other interview we're going to talk to real quickly here.
He's not in here.
He claims he is a god on dirt, per the chat.
Yes.
And that is Julian Altina, who joins me this evening. Julian, after 15 tries, I get it right. But Julian, IndyCar driver on dirt. That goes together like water and oil. How's that working for you so far?
I hope you didn't mean that I'm driving an IndyCar on dirt right now.
No, obviously not.
No, but honestly, I don't know why I'm even here. I just thought, let's do it. You know?
You showed up.
Yeah, I mean, I had 10 minutes of practice. I was setting a decent lap time, I heard from the guys, because the track got slower. So I was like, okay, I'll just ride the wall and set a fast lap time then. But nah, seriously, I've been... I feel like I've been getting the hang of it slowly but surely. Like, the guys were telling me that I wasn't doing too bad for a guy that was just starting out on dirt. So hopefully they weren't joking, and I can get a decent result here tonight. Honestly, my goal is just to finish.
Truck Series lobby, guys. Truck Series lobby.
Well, as they say, the worst, or just when you think you're bad, somebody will always do worse. Just remember that. So, but
Yes.
what's your expectations tonight, real quickly? I'll let you get out there and qualify.
Well, my expectations is I'm going to crash out really early on, but I'm hoping to finish.
Well, you do got an early bedtime here. I mean, it's only dark 30 over where you are there across the pond. But, no, man, we wish you nothing but the best. Go have fun, and maybe we'll talk to you here in a little bit, and we'll see how your experience was.
Yes, thank you very much.
Absolutely, and I'll move you down to the Truck Series lobby there, because, I can't move you. Never mind, you're on your own.
I'll move on myself. Thank
There
you.
you go.
Good luck with the broadcast.
Thanks, bud. That's Julian Altena here. So trucks are out here qualifying, I believe. I know you overheard the audio there. Second, the admin was calling them to the booth as this was all going on. But that was Nick Leo, who won the championship this season in this series. And then Julian Altena is an IndyCar driver over at TI Racing. He runs some of the races there, also helps run VOR. You might remember him in the booth with me this past Saturday night when we called the VOR race from Homestead. So But we do got some trucks, I believe, out here running laps, or some, or don't know what's going on. But either way, the admins are out there talking. Here's Ryan Whitaker, and what is my favorite paint scheme of the night? The Cocoa Pebbles truck. Lewis, you're joining me again, I see. I thought he was joining me. Never mind. Well, it's just me. Maybe I'm hallucinating and thought I heard Chris Lewis's voice again. So just waiting for, I guess, qualifying to end here. Obviously, the admins are working on some things here, but just talking a little bit about Eldora. Again, this is a half-mile dirt track. 24 degrees of banking throughout the corners. Kind of a progressive banking. When you look at it here from the spotter stands, you see how it kind of works its way up as you go higher up the banking from right there. Turn 1 pretty sharp, and it kind of opens up a little bit down the back straightaway, which isn't really so straight. And then, in fact, there's a track map for you. Obviously, this loops around there on the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. And back here into the front straightaway's track. Opened up by Earl Baltzis back in the 1950s. Of course, Tony Stewart bought it, about 10, 15 years ago or so. And has created a monster out of this thing. It hosts the King's Royal and so much more. And let's take a look at Ronald Piles on track here in the 999 car. Track very tacky right now, which means there's a lot of grip in her. This is from the spotter stand right here as we watch. So Brett rolls right now on the pole with the hot lap. Forgive me for a second. And there we go. Matthew Telder in the race tonight. You got Ryan Whitaker, as I mentioned. Race control, I got used to this one because that's not actually his name. That's just his name in the session. It's actually Eric Tupper, I believe is who that is. So I'll have to get used to that name of race control being Eric Tupper. That's just, I guess, the name he goes in under during the league races and so much more. So, yeah, we go from there. But I'm sure some of the guys are going to come out here, run some laps here as we just kind of hang out. There's the old four-wheelers. I tried to get them to let me ride one before the race, but they smacked my hand and said no. Let's ride with this guy here. This dude's going to be fast tonight. The Grublets on ice. Globex custom paints, number 80 of Justin Miller. Switch over to this. Let's watch Justin's time there in the number 80 as he crosses the start-finish line. Pole lap's a 24, and he's not going to get it. Matter of fact, he smacked the wall on both laps and lost his pole lap. So, needless to say, hey, Julian's on track. Let's go check it out here. IndyCar driver on dirt. Here we go, Julian Altina. And the 31 Camping World Ford F-150. You can tell he's kind of hesitant to turn the thing to the left. That's why you see it kind of gripping back to the right. As Brandon Alphin goes to the top, 17:59. Julian's got to stomp on the gas a little bit, get that back end to swing around. Otherwise, not doing too bad. 19.7. It's okay. And here's your champion, Nick Leo. And the Jewel number 69. Qualified P4 so far in 18:13. And a lot slower that time, 19.2, I believe. Big shout out to iRacing for allowing us to put all of this together and allowing us to broadcast each and every night when we can on this awesome platform and stuff. 7 viewers, not bad for a race that I literally set up just a little bit ago, broadcast-wise. Nick's out here just logging laps. You can see how tricky it is to get around this track. So pretty much everyone but 2 trucks have qualified so far. Winner tonight going to get $25, I believe it said, is what I saw Chris post earlier. I was just trying to get caught up as much as I could with the broadcast and so much more. As kind of this got thrown out there, and Chris wanted to put this fun event together tonight, and did so, and reached out to me about broadcasting tonight, and I was like, sure, I'm not doing anything other than getting ready for the IndyCar Series League that kicks off a week from tonight in Sebring, Florida. And Chris Lewis is on track. Yeah, here we go. Time for a laugher. Bink. There goes that lap. Bink. There goes that, and this is not good. So Nick Leo's went out there running laps because, well, you technically can in qualifying. It doesn't count after lap 2, but you can go out there and run laps and so on and so forth. So, but the Truck Series is going to be running on Monday nights this season, and their schedule been released for season number 2. It's a 8-race schedule, right? 4 plus 4 is 8. Yep. Daytona going to kick it off here a week from, actually less than a week now. It'll start on Monday night. Next week, Rockingham, Pocono, Bristol, Martinsville, the Roval at Charlotte, Richmond, and Homestead Miami Speedway. Their 8-race schedule to get through season number 2. All right, trucks are gridding. And if Eldora is still the same, you're going to hear some very loud pyro in the background. But starting grid going across the top of the screen. Brandon Alphin there in that Asheville Rooftop Bar Tours number 191. We'll start on the pole alongside of the guy known as Race Control, a.k.a., and a name that has slipped my mind. I'm going to write it down here in a second. That is Eric Tupper. There, written down. Row number 2, Brett Rawls and Nick Leo, the champion from Season 1, will start there in the 3rd and 4th position. Ronald Piles and the 8 truck of Tim Abrell going to start there in the 6th and 7th position. Matthew Telder and Julian Altina in 7th and 8th. Ryan Whitaker, Justin Miller in the 10th position. And Chris Lewis, I doubt he's gridding tonight. Landon Derhold, and let's see if Corey Melton and Jeff Langston grid. If so, we'll have 14 trucks starting this all-star race. We'll wait and see if they do. If not, we'll go with 12 for 60 laps tonight. Caution laps will not count during this race. They'll have about 10 more seconds or so, and they should start to roll off here from the grid. And we'll get ready to go green. There's the pyro I was talking about in the background. You're probably hearing. A little bit of fireworks. Take 2 pace laps, and then they will go racing again for 60 laps, all green flag laps. So Corey Belton and Jeff Langston did not grid, so we'll have 11 trucks starting this feature race here at Eldora. So I'll warn you in advance, if cautions do come out in this race, that the ticker you see on the side will kind of go bonkers when they cross the line, and that's only because, as I've learned in heat races where this kind of situation happens, you have a situation where basically the ticker updates to the next lap, but then it all resets back to the previous lap, if that makes sense. So because of that, that's the situation we have. Pace truck is in. Let's do it. All-Star Racing from Eldora, TI style. Right off the bat, it is Eric Tupper and that 000, the race control truck, taking the lead. We'll go ahead and let the criticism start now. Race control is leading, go figure, right? I'm just kidding. Alpin there in the second position. There's Roles there in third, Piles in fourth. Nick Leo, your champion there at the top 5. Alrighty, Justin Miller working his way through the field in the first slider of the night. Justin Miller. It wouldn't be dirt if we didn't have slide jobs. Miller showing the speed on the dirt already. Rodney's 3.5 seconds back from the lead right now as Brandon Alphin to the inside for second. He's going to slide her to the bottom and bring it up. And he does not clear him, so Alphin's going to clear him back by. Tupper out to about a 1.5 second lead already on these guys. There's the 999 of Piles, Leo, Justin Miller coming into the picture along with Justin Miller. There he is. On board with the 80. Oh, scraping the wall up a little bit. That is plenty of always happening here, I should say, as we got caution on the track for Landon Durhold, who has brought the 94 truck behind the pit wall already. And now's when you're going to see my ticker go nuts, as I talked about. So let's go back and see what happens to Landon. And we'll roll that beautiful bean footage. And it goes up there, hits that outside wall. Hits the outside wall again. Goes down into turn 1. And I think he's trying to get to pit road here. Oh, and he parks it. And then because of towing, it brings out the caution out. So, unfortunate deal there, but caution out for the first time in this race. We got 6 laps complete. Start to get back into the broadcasting flow here on Captain TV. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and you can join us each and every night for broadcasting. Tomorrow night, we're going to Watkins Glen International for the GLSR, the Great Lakes Sim Racing Series. They'll be at Watkins Glen tomorrow night as race number 2 of their playoffs start up as we go back racing here. We'll be live at 8:45 tomorrow evening. Truck's just smacking the wall left and right here. Look at this, the 17 driving her to the bottom is Roles. Is he going to slide up here in front of Miller? No, he gives Miller the room there in that NOS Energy, number 17, and there's the Grutlets on ice. Ford F-150. Justin Miller going to go by. Nick Leo going to go by. And outside line's definitely showing the strength right now. Into turn 3. There's your leader right now of Eric Tupper. He's led all the laps right now with Piles there behind him in second, doing a good job, holding it to about 0.6 of a second difference. Lap times around here about 17, 18 seconds right now. The track very tacky to start with here, but as they log in laps, this track will start to kind of dry out. And you'll see them moving around trying to figure out ways to go. But the higher they go on the track, the higher the banking is here. As you see the 17 dropping her down to the bottom. We're going to try a slider here potentially. See if he slides up in front of Leo. He's got him cleared. Got him cleared. Not so much clear now. Here, Ryan Whitaker and that Cocoa Pebbles number 3, making a move on the 8 of Tim Abril. As I said, Cocoa Pebbles my favorite cereal. I don't care. You can criticize me all you want to. I will still eat Cocoa Pebbles to this day. Justin Miller under attack from the 191 truck of Alphin. Going to lose that position, trying to cross him back over here. You're not going to see a single truck tonight without damage. Now he's going to slide up in front of him. Miller not afraid to use the slider, cautions out. And for Ryan Whitaker, the Cocoa Pebbles truck is going around. Whitaker gets up here into the wall. Slides right up in front of the 8 truck. Slides it up in there into the wall again. It looks like he's just getting heavy onto the brakes maybe, and it's just dragging the right front up to the wall. Oh, there he just spins it all. You can see that little slick spot starting to form in the high groove right there. Here, I'll back this up a little bit, and you'll see what I'm talking about if you're not one that's used to dirt. I've been learning dirt myself, but you'll notice this little shine on the track here. As I slow it down, there's a shine right about where his right rear tire is. That is where the track is starting to dry out. And so basically the groove's going to move down likely in that case. I mean, it'll still be usable, but it's going to be like driving on ice. All right, so we're going to go back racing at lap number 17. Now it's showing Ryan Whitaker as the leader. I think that'll fix itself here. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's actually being done on iRacing too right now. But here we go, green flag back out as Tupper leads him back to the green. Straightaway, Justin Miller caught on the bottom. That's going to allow the 69 of Nick Leo. Brandon Alphin going to try that high side. He's going to scrape up the wall just a little bit. And that gives second. Oh, Miller with a hip check on Nick Leo. There wouldn't be a Grutlets on Ice car if we didn't have a hip check at one time tonight. Grutlets on Ice, a hockey team that's kind of like this. They play hockey on NHL video games, but they play as a team against other teams. It's kind of interesting. Check them out on YouTube. So it wouldn't be a hip check without hockey. So I'm surprised none of these trucks are moving. There we go. That's what I was wondering. You see Tupper moving down now. Piles moving down. Nick Leo getting all sideways now. They're getting up on that dirt that's drying out. So they need to get down a little bit here because that's where you're going to see these trucks start to slide around and get all sideways and stuff. Look like the 80 truck there. Miller getting all sideways just now. Oh, another hip check. That one from the 191 of Alpin. 1.1 second lead by Tupper, who's led all 20 laps so far. Check in on Julian back here, the 31 truck. He's getting used to things here at Camping World 31. I say that as he knocks down the wall on the straightaway. Board. This is Nick Leo, the champion, in this Jewel truck. Still up there riding that cushion. That's that little pack of dirt you see there on the right-hand side. That is known as the cushion. So when you hear that term in dirt racing, that is what they mean. You climb that up, there's climbing the cushion. Don't want to do that. Three laps in, and here comes Roles. He's been working at bottom, and he might have found something here in that 17 truck, because there he goes, middle groove to the inside, and he's going to take a spot from Nick Leo. So they have worn that high side in, and Brett's like, I'm just going to go to the bottom here on you. Justin Miller sliding down to the bottom now. And back here, Matthew Telder making a move on the 3 truck of Whitaker. But Race Control has got this well in hand. Tupper doing a great job. Piles there in second. Rolla is the third. Miller in fourth right now. All separated roughly about 6 seconds or so. The top 4. As you see, he is now working that middle groove in a little bit. As we are 4 laps from halfway already. This race flying by, only about 11 minutes in since the first green flag, and we're just about halfway in this all-star race for TI Racing. Again, Monday night, they'll kick off their season in the Truck Series, race season number 2. And then season number 5 of the IndyCar Series kicking off Tuesdays starting next week. And that'll be the fun starting for me, as I'll be kicking off 7 straight nights of broadcasting basically every week. I'm excited. I'm ready for it. I've been getting some sleep. I'm actually on vacation this week. So I've been just kind of sleeping, relaxing, spending time with family, and just hanging out, getting myself ready to go. Check on Brandon Alphin here. Look at that truck. That thing's all beaten up the Asheville Rooftop Bar Tours 191 truck. Appreciate the 11 viewers watching tonight. If you're a new subscriber, hit that button to subscribe. As oh, I thought the 191 was going around. He saves it. Nice save on his part. Let's go over what you're going to see here throughout the week. As I mentioned, tomorrow night, Great Lakes Sim Racing and the Black Horizon Truck Series going to be at Watkins Glen. That is Saturday or tomorrow night. It should be a pretty fun race. Thursday night, the Short Track Super League kicks off their new season in ARCA Racing. That'll be Thursday night. And then we'll take a night off and come back Saturday night, VOR at Michigan Speedway. Speaking of VOR, there's Julian up in the wall. And then USRC at Talladega. So a lot of racing coming up here in the next couple of days. We'll get those streams set up, and you'll know when I hit the button to go live that I'm live, and you can come watch all the racing you'd like, whatever series you like to watch, if it's just any kind of racing or what. Oh, the three's gone around. Again, Whitaker clipped somebody there. I think that might have been Piles in the 999. But caution out for the second or third time, Ryan Whitaker. Go back and see what happens to old Freddie Flintstone here. You know what I'm noticing now in the track, as I'm watching this replay, you'll notice a lot of the dirt is kicked up into where it was drying out. So I wonder if that's going to open that high groove back up. He just spins around and tail whips, yep, Piles there in that 999. High groove might be coming back to life now. We'll have to see with the way the dirt has been all set up here. And he makes impact to the inside wall to add things to it. Lights on the pace truck are off. We will have 27 laps to go. Here we go. 000 going to lead him back to the green. Tupper's led all the laps, and he's definitely showing he's the class on dirt right now. Runs that bottom line, just kind of slides her up the track. And look at Justin Miller run that high line. Oh, he gets in the back of the 17 truck. He had a super run on the backstretch there. So Justin is saying that high line's still there, apparently. Bam, into the 999 truck. He could get that truck to do an elevator move, drop it to the bottom. Oh, and now he's up in the wall there. He got a little tight there, maybe down on the valence, because there's no splitters on these trucks on dirt. Well, they're definitely making some exciting moves. He'll get the run on Piles here for third. Jumping the cushion again. But still going to make that high line work and take the third position away. Here, Nick Leo battling with the 191 of Alphin. And Leo takes that spot away. Teller back there behind him in the 8th position. You see the 999 kind of runner right there behind Miller following his tracks there. As you see all the dirt that from the bottom groove is kicked up into the top. And it's kind of opened it up now as another groove again. Tupper's led all 40 laps so far in this race, but the 17 not letting him get away this time. Lead at about 1 second. We ride with the 17 truck. The bottom feeder tonight. He has been all over that bottom line. For some reason the audio in the truck's very quiet tonight. I'm not sure why. Oh, Piles gets into the wall as he was trying to get to the inside of Miller. These two battled really hard for third. Miller's pretty much scraping that right side up, kind of like Kyle Larson in the first Eldora truck race. Beat the living snot out of that right side. Guys driving the truck on the right rear, so basically they're using the gas pedals to control the car or the truck. As Piles getting a little sideways there through the corner, brings her down to the bottom, going to try to make a move, not able to do so. $16 laps to go. Tupper's pulled away to a 2-second lead now with Brett Rollis, so he has definitely got this race in control right now. 3 cautions so far in his race, and Piles gets to the high side of Miller, who got loose and takes the 3rd position. So nice move on his part, taking advantage of the mistake made, as Matthew Teller's having all kinds of issues, and so is Julian. And the A-Truck has gone around bringing out the caution. Tim Abrell in the TI Racing number 8. Out of turn 4, Tim is in 6th position right now. I'm sorry, the grid's flipping through right now, so he's actually farther down. It might actually be a lap down. Oh, he slaps that outside wall hard right there in turn 2, and then goes in the corner and it just comes around on him. All right, so caution out with 13 laps to go. Julian's going to come to pit road, and so is the A-Truck now. This is mainly to use a reset, I believe. They do have a reset to use. There's a new truck for the 8. Congratulations, you can roll out now. So the 3 is going to get a wave around, it looks like. He'll come back on to the lead lap at lap 46. Nope, I'm sorry. He is still a lap down. Telemetry fooled me. Okay, I stand corrected again. He is on the lead lap now that everything is cycled around. So that caution lap's not counting trick that's fooling me right now. As here we go. Tupper leads him back to the green. 13 laps to go. Can anyone catch Tupper? Piles with a good run off the high side here. Almost gets in the back bumper of the 000. He's going to run the top side as Tupper runs the bottom. To go. Oh, a lot of cars hitting, or trucks hitting back here in turn 2. Oh, and around goes the champ, Nick Leo. And caution comes out. Leo in the 69 Jewel truck goes by, or goes around, I should say. Matt Telder was in there. I think Alphin was in there, but either way, 5th caution out. Guys, we're in a pretty spiritual battle here. Matthew Telder is in here, also Tim Abrell, or Abrella, I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but I'm just trying to get it right. He gets in the back bumper, Leo does, of the 80 truck of Justin Miller down into turn 1 here, and this is where it really gets interesting. 191 slides up into the 69, into the 14, and then around off the 8 goes to 69, so that was just a mess. Oh, look how Julian clips him. watch it one more time here. These trucks all beating and banging. We'll slow it down as we come into the corner here. So look at the 191 down here at the bottom. He is all the way in here, and he's coming in pretty hot. It's going to cause him to slide up this track. 69's already getting sideways here. The 14's in the wall. They make contact, and Telder actually does a good job sliding to the bottom away from it. But unfortunately, more trucks hit each other here and here and here, and then the 8 gets into the 69, spins him around. As the green flag has just come back out. Tupper leads this thing by 3/10 here as they come to 10 to go. Dustin Miller there in that 4th position, watching his battle for second. Piles and Roaz and more trucks wrecking him back. Alfin has gone around. Caution 6. We get later in the race. Cautions breed cautions. Truck. Nashville Rooftop Bar Tours 191. Hey, what do you know? These two meet again. Hey, these three meet again. Gonna happen right here. Contact 69. Oh, the 3 goes around behind him. And the 8 hooks the 69 hard into the wall, and the 191 nowhere to go. Julian gets a piece of it. But these 3 seem to be stuck together like magnets right now. And it looks like the 191 grenaded an engine maybe or something there. All right, so we'll get another restart here with, will be 10 laps to go. And that'll lead to a single file restart here. Let's see if Tupper brings her down off the banking. Here we go. Rolls it to a green flag back out with 9 to go. Julian up here fighting for a top 5 spot. Telder has it right now there in that 14 truck. As Pile's going to take the 2nd position. Up on that high side. And caution back out. This time, it is for Telder. Many cautions early in this race, but now that we're getting late in this thing, people are fighting everywhere. Poor track position is so much more, and Telder gets loose down there in the bottom, brings it off turn 2, almost up into the wall. Oh, and the caution actually happens behind it. The 3 trucks involved of Ryan Whitaker, he gets spun around. Sorry, Matthew, didn't mean to jinx you there, buddy. Looks like the 69 and 3 come together here. So we'll come back to a restart. 6 laps to go this time. Appreciate all the viewers joining me this evening here. Broadcast the TI Racing All-Star Race here from Eldora. And tomorrow night back on the air for the Great Lakes Sim Racing Series from Watkins Glen International. Should be a fun race. Tomorrow night, 8:45 Eastern Time. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe and get those notifications so that you can join me tomorrow night. Here we go, going to roll him back to the green. Tupper's led every lap so far of the 52. 17 drops it to the bottom here. Going to try to get the run to the inside of Piles. Not able to do so so far. Justin Miller going to rail ride that high side. You can definitely see that top side is really drying out now. That's why you're seeing him really up against the wall, because there's that, you get that right rear up there on the cushion and get the grip. Problem is the rest of the track is slick. 17 going to work the bottom. Here comes Roles. He has been down there all night long. Almost spins it out there. 5 to go. And look at Julian Altena, sorry. I've been practicing his name. He's up in the 5th position. The IndyCar guy. Running that dirt. Oh, hold on. He's getting a little sideways there. And caution back out. Ryan Whitaker. I think he's finally parked it. All it takes is a little bit of practice, and you can get out here and run on this stuff. Matter of fact, you've probably been watching me if you come on the stream running dirt a lot. I'll have to check with Whitaker after the race and see if it was really Barney Rubble running the race, not him. Into turn 1 and goes around off the 191, and I think he's going to call it at night finally. Jazanowski. Can't even spell the word practice. You expect me to practice your name? Now, in fairness, Justin Miller also is a TI IndyCar driver, but also is a normal truck series driver, so he's used to being on this dirt. So that's what separates him from Altena there in that 31 truck. Yeah, good luck with that. All right, 3-lap shootout. If we can get to these 3 laps without a caution, and what has been a wild all-star race here for TI Racing. Here we go. Tupper leads them back to the green. Another single file restart there as Piles and Roles and Justin Miller run the bottom lane here. And look at Roles going to try to take second. This has been the fight almost all night right there. These two just trying to take second away. Roles, if he slides up, will take it. And there it is. Slides up. Give him second. And caution back out. A caution comes out for the 9th time. Julian, this is for you. We're going to have a green, white checker finish in TI Racing. All the memories of Indianapolis in my head. There's the 8 spinning it around and into the inside wall. So it's going to make it very interesting here with the green-white checkered finish. Basically, green flag comes out, and the difference is here is the caution laps don't count. So if a caution comes out before one to go, it's kind of like we reset, and we reset, and we reset until the end. The only truck with no damage out there tonight, the iRacing truck. All right, pace car going to pull off. Here we go. Is working that bottom, trying to get the run on Tupper, who slides up. Miller up into the wall, and there's more contact. Julian and Leo into the wall. That brings the caution out again. Try it again. I believe they get 3 attempts. '69 just slides up and clobbers the 31 and no, hits the ball hard. And Julian trying to get up pit road, having all kinds of issues. Poor Altina. He's like, oh my God, I did just do that. Don't worry, Julian. Everyone has done that at one point at this track. If you've run this track, you've hit that wall at pit road entrance. Everyone's done it. There's Julian sitting there. Oh, that poor guy. Look how caked up these trucks are from all the mud and dirt that has been slinging around. We'll try it one more again here. Good restart by Piles. Gets that outside on Roles. They're trying to get that high line to roll, but the bottom is like the way to go right now because it is all slick up there. As they come back to the white flag, Eric Tupper sees it. Final lap of the All-Star race. Down off turn 2, you saw Piles back there kind of have to correct his truck a little bit, but Eric Tupper in dominant style is going to lead all 60 laps this evening and win the TI All-Star race at Eldora. The fireworks and the pyro all going off here as the 000 celebrating with some donuts. What was a fantastic race tonight. If he knows where to go, he should be able to climb it right up here to victory lane. Very good. And there's your top 3 right there on the track. As we'll let the ticker roll across here with your finishing order for tonight's race. That's Eric Tupper in the race control truck winning this race. Piles finishing second, and Brett Rollez in the top 3 finishing positions. So congratulations to them. And let's see, I should be able to get a word with these guys here as they celebrate a victory. We'll start with the winner, Eric Tupper. We'll get him up here into the broadcast booth, and we'll talk to Eric Tupper first as we congratulate him on the victory this evening. There he goes. Eric, congratulations. Dominant fashion to you going to victory lane. What do you prefer, race control or Eric Tupper?
Eric Tupper, of course.
I had to write it down so I could remember your name. I'm like, race control is Eric Tupper. Because, you know, that Lewis guy, don't tell him I said a slacker. But anywho, congratulations, man. You go out there and you put a whooping on the field.
Yeah, I was honestly surprised we were able to get it hooked up that good tonight. Track went top to bottom real fast. I was surprised that it didn't stay more top dominant. But normally there's a number 115 on the side, so we'll call it the number 115 truck. Normally not so good at Eldora, but we'll take it.
Well, I started to notice midway through that race, you mentioned the top to bottom. The top started getting slick, but it seemed like when you guys ran that bottom so much, it kind of recreated the top for a little bit before it got slicked off again.
Yeah, the marbles that throw up from the bottom always add a little extra grip up there, and it makes for interesting racing if you can get up there and use advantage. Definitely more so for the higher experienced dirt guys. I tend to go up there unless I have to, so it's dicey, but it does work.
Well, man, nice job. Congratulations. I believe there's a little bit of a award for you this evening for winning this race. That's got to be pretty exciting to come out here and win this All-Star race.
Oh, yeah, that definitely was exciting. If we're sitting in the booth all season and working for these guys and watching these guys put on excellent show after excellent show after excellent show. They're just a bunch of phenomenal guys here. I really enjoy coming here and racing, working with these guys.
So now you can sit there and be like, look, guys, you can do what you want to do for 8 races each season, but in the end, I beat you in the All-Star race. The admin beat you in the All-Star race. Take that.
Well, you know, to be fair, in practice, when I was racing with them guys, I was like 8th to 12th at best. Like, these guys would have put a whooping on me on asphalt for sure. But dirt's where my home. That's what I love.
Hey, you did your part, man. Shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
I got to thank Full Throttle Outdoors, one of my main sponsors. Vicious Graphics for putting the car together. Hard Motorsports for always being there to root me on and cheer me on and give me pointers and keep pressure on me. You know, my buddy Brett here, my brother, and my team owner Ron Piles were right 1, 2, 3 behind me.
Yeah, it seemed like them two were trying to decide who wanted to finish second more when it was all over with tonight. But Eric, nice job, man. Race control, congrats, and we'll talk to you in the future. So nice job, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely, Eric Tupper, the winner of the race. Let's get second place up here. That was Ronald Piles who finishes second in this race. There he is. Ronald, nice job. You and Brett went to war with each other, seemed like that whole entire race, trying to figure out who wanted second the most.
Yeah, not really a war there. Brett and I go way back. Actually, he's kind of hop ship on me a little bit to help better himself as owner of Harmon, and they heard Eric Tupper, the Rocky Top Outlaw. Definitely a good race, good team. Hardy Sports TV being the top 3 podium here, crew members. So from the broadcast booth to the track on the dirt here, just it goes to show what kind of talent we have sitting here calling the races for TI each and every week. I want to thank Chris for having me aboard for that. Fantastic show. This was just awesome. Back and forth, Brett. Usually it's pretty common to see me, Eric, and Brett battling back and forth like that. But it doesn't matter where we go. We get around each other, and we're sitting there shooting the bull back and forth, telling ech other to go away and jokingly and whatnot. But great racing, man. It was awesome. Able to come up with a runner-up finish. I can't say much more about it from the Hardy Sports TV crew. Able to come out here and put on a great show for the fans out there on the broadcast. So thank you guys for doing that and allowing me to come out and play tonight.
Absolutely, man. And it looked like a lot of fun. And when I say the word war, let me correct myself. It was more of a friendly battle, as we should say, because you guys, it was clean. Brett was stuck to that bottom. He was almost like Harvicking on a dirt course, which is weird. But you were up there in that top group the whole entire time, and it was just like at one point you would be faster, then the next time he would be faster, and it just seemed to go back and forth.
Yeah, my biggest issue tonight, I think, came from Justin Miller. Once he got around me, I made a slight mistake, and I got into him a few times. I wasn't really meaning to, but it seemed like he was trying to figure out how to get the truck to pitch to the corner, and where I knew what I had to do, and he just kind of ended up away for a little bit. And then he realized, I don't know if he realized or if I got him loose and got him shook up a little bit, but he finally gave me the way to go back around. But yeah, early in the going, it was up top, and then it shifted down to the bottom. Tupper found something really good through the middle. I tried it, and he just kept driving away. I think I was ever driving the truck. And then I went back to the top after Justin went by me and was on a rail up there for a while and trying to keep it off the wall with this much horsepower. Like 3/4 throttle is about all I could run up there. And then when we come down, I was worried about burning the motor up. So when we got closer to the end there, shorter runs, I just started putting my foot through it and watching the temperature, make sure it wasn't going to get back up there.
Well, great job this evening, Ronald. Send shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
For sure. First and foremost, like I said a few minutes ago, I want to thank you guys for the broadcast. I want to thank Chris Lewis for putting this on and allowing me to get back in the truck and put on a show for him for once. Also want to thank BladeNerd.com, Simple Web Solutions powered by nerds. Also want to thank Hari Sports TV, Har Motorsports, iRacing iFlag, Jeff Scott and the gang at Sport Entertainment Group. I think that's going to do it for me. But I want to thank all the guys for coming out and for putting on a good show for you guys for the broadcast, and hopefully you guys have fun up here as well as we did on the track.
Oh, I had a blast. Nice job tonight, and congratulations on second.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll bring Brett up here and talk to the third place finisher, the guy who found a way to Kevin Harvick at Eldora. I didn't think that would be entirely possible tonight, but the man did it. As we bring Brett up here. Brett, you somehow pulled out the Kevin Harvick line at Eldora tonight and made it work and finished third.
Yeah, we got into a couple of heated scraps there early on, and I think we knocked the toe out of the front end. We were just having a rough time. We went from being extremely tight to the truck was extremely loose on entry and then would snap tight on us, and it was giving us a little bit of a struggle there at the end, so pretty intrigued with how everything ended considering the damage.
Well, talk about the racing, because you mentioned the heated battle. There were some definitely some great battles out there on the track, especially about their mid-pack. I know Justin Miller was on you guys a lot, it seemed like, and there was definitely some beating and banging out there.
Yeah, there was one point at the race where me, Nick Leo, Justin Miller, and I believe Brandon Elfin were like damn near 4 wide at one point, and it was just, try to find a clean piece of real estate and keep your nose out of trouble. But we had trucks going everywhere at one point. The racing was so intense. I gotta give it credit. I didn't really think that this race was going to be as good and fun as it was with how the setup was handling, on a tacky track. But once this track got pretty slick, these trucks came to life, and this honestly was a pretty fun race.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time out there, man. Well deserved, and great third place finish. You can send shout outs whoever you like to.
I got a shout out to my brother. Congrats on the win for him tonight. Also for broadcast partner and good buddy Ron Piles for that awesome battle there for second. I got to thank Full Throttle Outdoors. They're my primary sponsor. My buddy Andrew Smith up in Lockport, New York, he helps me out a ton. I got to thank Vanderpool Racing, NOS Energy Drink, Jack Reitz Motorsports Photography, Zach Regenball Designs, Black Widow Graphics, Jack's Wax. The list goes on. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple, but we got a lot of backing over here at Vanderpool Racing, and a lot of good guys behind the scenes that help us come out here on the weekly basis. And especially for me tomorrow night being the big race, I got to thank my teammates a lot for just the help and stuff that they helped me out with that.
That's awesome, man. Well, congratulations. Good luck in that big race tomorrow night, and appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely. Brett there joining us, Brett Rollis. Let's get Julian. He's up in the room above. We got to get his experience here for about one lap. He was in the top 5 this evening in the race. Julian Altina, Julian had a little bit of a heartbreaking moment there. Got ran into in the back straightaway. But Julian, you had that thing up in the top 5. How did you have fun at least?
Yeah, I mean, certainly I did have fun, but I didn't really expect to be. Well, I don't want to say this competitive because I wasn't competitive at all. I think I was just lucky to get into that top 5, but yeah, I was surprised to be up there at the front, so that was nice. Considering this is really my first ever dirt race competitively as well, to some degree, so that was really nice. But also a bit disappointed with the final green white checker when it came out. Like you said, I got turned around on the back straight and got a little bit of damage from that, and I wanted to pit to get that last fast repair to fix my car, and I slid into those yellow garbage cans, as I call them. I don't know what they even call them in real life.
The water barrels. Don't worry,
Yeah.
and I said it on the stream, and I'll say it here. There's not one single person on this sim that has not hit those at one point. We all have hit them if you've been on this track before. Yeah, Julian, I got to say, this isn't the first time you've been affected by a green-white checker either.
Yeah, I was on the voice chat already. I don't know if you heard that.
I did. And I thought about you, buddy. But hey, man, nice job. And I don't know what it is. I'm looking on Twitter right now. What's this post that comes from your page saying, I want Indy cars on dirt?
Probably I hit my house in a sim.
Oh, fair enough. Gotcha. I'm just kidding. He didn't really post that. But hey, Julian, nice job, man. Congratulations and good racing out there.
Thank you, man. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely. Julian Altena, all the way across the pond, and in Indy, he runs in the IndyCar series mostly, each and every. Well, usually Monday night will be Tuesday night coming up this season, but let's bring the boss man in real quickly. Mr. Lewis here put this whole thing together. Chris, great job tonight. I see you brought your old clothes on because you're covered in mud, and you were up here near me in the booth. I guess you should have shut the window in the press box, but that's your problem. Anyways, how do you feel about the race?
I thought it was all right for the first time. We brought a bunch of asphalt guys that don't know how to run dirt and brought them on dirt, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. So it's definitely interesting seeing the high line change to the middle line, the fastest line out there. It's something I didn't expect to see, but then again, I know nothing about dirt, so...
Yeah, you got track gets slickened up, and coming from Bristol Monday night, you were just there. Obviously, yeah, when it gets slick, things happen. So, no, man, nice job, great job putting on this race, and I'm looking forward to Tuesday nights and getting ready for some IndyCar racing next week, and so on and so forth.
It sounds good. I guess we need to make the announcement that you're covering the Truck League this season.
I wasn't going there, but yeah, now that you said something, I wasn't going to go there yet until it was official. But yeah, I can go and throw it there now. Monday night, you'll hear me on the Truck Series broadcast here. So appreciate you allowing us to come on here. And I know you've done a lot of things for me, and I'm looking forward to carrying our relationship from the Indy cars to the trucks, and looking forward to being at Daytona Monday night next week.
That's good. I'm glad that you're excited, and hopefully you will see a TI Racing, two-peat.
Let me guess, you have every truck in the field, right?
I've got 5 of them. You get to see Gary Godso and his team.
Yeah, I got to work on him qualifying, but that's a whole nother story. So, anyways, maybe I'll mentor him a little bit and help him out behind the scenes. You won't even know.
I'm hoping so. He needs a little, shove every now and again.
I put never mind. Anyways, nice job, bud.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. Good job broadcasting, and hopefully we'll see you again on Monday.
Oh, you sure will. So, all right, man. Appreciate Chris Lewis putting this event on, allowing me to come out here and have a good time tonight, because I feel like it's been forever and a day since I've been in the booth, even though it's only been since Saturday. So, much appreciation to all the racers for racing tonight, all the viewers for checking us out tonight. Appreciate iRacing for allowing us to be a part of the broadcast also, and allowing us to do this each and every night when we're on the air. And a shout out to TI Racing and Chris Lewis and all the guys there. So with that being said, I'm out. So with that being said, as you should always remember, this isn't just a game. This is iRacing. See ya!
Let go of fear, you're holding the fire. strong.